Hello, I am freki93. I'm auditioning for this show, and I'll be doing the audition for 3 different characters, the male. I have worked with freki92 on this script, so credit goes to both, and I will begin with Max. Hey, my name's Max. I'm a 13-year-old kid. I'm about 5 foot tall, so I guess you can say I'm a shorty of sorts, and I weigh about 100 pounds. Guess I'm the average suburban kid. I live with my sister Nikki and my mom Ree. I have a lot of friends. Nah, I only have a few. And the few I have, I've known all my life, so we're pretty close. I have to tell you, my friends, some of the best people you'd ever meet. Of course, once you meet them, you kind of get scared, because I'm there. But that's just going too far into detail. Max, and this is some of my common lines that I like to say. Yeah, whatever. Just leave me alone. I'm taking a nap. What do you want? What are you doing? Excuse me? Idiot. Hey, how's it going? Hey, what about leave me? Don't you understand? The next character I'll be doing is Riku. My friends say I should use my own voice for this, so I'm going to take their advice. And I'll be starting on Riku. Hey, I'm Riku. I'm 17 years old, 5'10", about 150 pounds. Well, I have to admit this one little detail. I'm a ladies' man. The secret? It's the Pocky. Usually walk around with it like you would a cigarette. Ladies can't resist it. And then, well, neither can I. I think I'm gaining a little weight, but off topic. Well, the next thing about me is I have to say is my parents. My dad got a job in the city where he works at. I don't know. He gives the money. I spend the money. I buy Pocky. Girls love it. That's all I have to know. But this problem soon came after that. My dad had to move into the city, and my mother followed him. So, me being me and me loving my ladies, I had to fight for my right to stay where I was. And my parents, being rich, were fine with it, so, everyone wins. And especially one of my friends, well, one of my better guy friends, I have to say, Dai goes to the same school I do. He's one of the main reasons why I stayed. He's kind of like a little brother to me, so, get a little older brother mentality going there. And, well, I just, being the bigger brother, like to put him in a lot of awkward situations to say. And it's so fun. Now, if you were wondering how I pick up so many girls, you really have to start with the basics, the pickup lines. Like, for instance, you must work for the FBI. Fabulous, beautiful, and intriguing. Are you as beautiful on the inside as you are on the outside? I've had a really bad day, and it makes me feel better to see a pretty girl smile. Would you smile for me? You look like a woman who has an expensive perfume named after her. It has to be called incomparable. The last character I'm doing is Dai. Unfortunately, my voice repertoire isn't large enough to house 3 separate characters, so I'll be using the same voice as Riku. Hi, my name is Dai. I'm 15. I'm about 5'6", so I say I'm about an average kid, and I live with my grandmother. I know that my parents that they aren't with me anymore. My dad died before I was born. I don't know much about him. My mother died little after giving birth, so I've lived with my grandmother all my life, and she's a very nice woman. And, well, not to get off topic, but I've always had a nice quiet life. I love calm places. They've always been nice and soothing to me, and, well, I guess through that I started photography, which is my love. And, well, I can't really take credit for the work I do because I'm not the artist. I'm merely just the person recording what happens. But you just never know when you come upon a nice place to take a picture. And, well, some of my friends praise my work. I don't think it's that good. Like I said, it's not my work, it's someone else's. And, well, on the subject of my friends, Riku, he's an older brother to me, I guess. He puts me in a lot of interesting situations. Max, I must say, is much more laid back, and, well, I've always had fun being around him, even though he doesn't have very many friends, and we just like being around each other. And then there's Nikki. We've been friends our whole lives, but now it feels so different between us. I know that Nikki is more than a friend to me, but I just don't know if she thinks I'm a friend or something else. Some of Dai's lines. Morning. Are you alright? This isn't what it looks like. Incredible. Where today? Nikki, ever since I can remember, oh, she's not gonna like that. I have to think of something else.